In this episode, we got Fegley's, Allentown, PA. We got their Rude Elf Reserve.
And we test at what temperature is best to drink beer.
Yo!
Welcome to the show! This is Beer Snobs, episode 1. Inspired by our love of beer. We don't really have any other choice but to start blogging about it because we drink so much of it.
If we don't, we will die.
That's a little dramatic. So right here we got Rude Elves Reserve.
Ooh.
It's out of focus. We got Rude Elves Reserve. Apparently this is from a place in Pennsylvania, started in 1998. And the only reason we picked it up is because Marianne at the
Gary's Marketplace in Hillsborough. Shout out, Marianne. There you go, girl.
She recommended that we pick it up. And the reason she likes it, because it's Belgian, it's spicy. And yeah, well.
We've never had it.
We've never had it. But a little bit about me. My name's Nick, and I'm a recovering college student. And I use this to cope with my my fears of what the real world is like because I haven't entered it yet.
My name's Brandon, previous college student. I'm in the real world.
You're not recovering?
No, I'm in it, and it's scary. But this helps, and that's what counts.
All right, let's get these. Let's pop the top. It smells good. So we had these in the freezer, and we cooled it down to approximately. Who cares? Cooled it down to approximately. Who cares? Perfect. We'll see how it pours. Oh, heavy pour required to get any head. Seriously.
Okay.
That's not it.
Just down it.
Yeah. So it appeared that this is a like a Christmas tree type or a Christmassy type beer.
Your standard seasonal Christmas ale, probably.
It smells really good. You can smell the cinnamon on top, for sure. Spices, Belgian candy sugars, for everyone on the naughty list.
Nice.
First taste. Oh my god. That's Belgian for sure.
Yeah.
10.5% alcohol, basic, what is it? Alcohol by volume, basic volume.
Doesn't taste like a 10.5% at all.
No, it doesn't. I wouldn't say that. But it's...
This is a good Christmas beer.
It is a good Christmas. This is something...
Have you had a lot of seasonal ales?
Well, no.
I haven't had a lot of like Christmas beers that I'm like wild about.
Yeah. This is, and that's like a personal thing. Like, I tend to go towards, like, I really started to like drinking Belgian beers because when we were living in college together, we got that Exit 4 from, was that Dogfish or Flying Fish?
Yeah, so good.
It was so good if you only had like 2. Because after that, you just got completely hammered. It was a 10% beer, and it was really, really spicy. And like coming from drinking just the normal shitty, no offense,
Your drafts,
Miller, yeah. your drafts and everything, it was like super, super, super heavy. So I really got hooked on the Belgian because it was something that I was forced to drink. But now I really appreciate it.
Oh, we had a keg of it, yeah.
You know, we had to kill the keg.
You had no choice.
But yeah, I like the taste of it. And it's like really sitting on my tongue. Mm-hmm. Like, it's a heavy beer. I believe it's a dark Belgian or a Belgian strong or a Belgian dark.
I think the Belgian's what makes it because I feel like most times when you have a Christmas beer, it tastes really it's just all spices or really sweet.
Yeah.
But this is the Belgian, and they throw in the spice in there. But it's a good spicy Belgian. But it's not, it's a Christmas ale for sure. But
that is, yeah, exactly. It's tasty. Let's see what they got on Untapped here. So to guide our conversation, we're gonna check in on Untapped.
So 10.5%. This is a 25 IBU. That's our bitterness scale. So not super bitter really at all.
Yeah, it's actually pretty low on the bitterness scale. So what people are tasting when they first take a taste of this, and what sits on your tongue, is all that spice.
So our tasting notes today, it says this beer pours with a deep chestnut ruby with a creamy tan head. We already poured it, so I believe it.
Well, I guess. I mean, we had to pour it super hard. It's not like the head really came out there. Like with any IPA that you pour,
it's all head.
It's all head. Yeah. If you pour it too hard, this is something that I don't even know what that means. Maybe as we dive more into the episodes with these, we'll figure out something. But
we'll learn together.
I don't know what the hell that means.
The aroma is sweet, definitely, with the harmonic spices led by clove, then cinnamon, then nutmeg.
Oh yeah, I would agree.
Nutmeg, yeah.
I would agree. Yeah. I said initially you can smell the cinnamon on it, and the nutmeg and the clove. Yeah.
The rich body has a fine carbonation that's smooth and hides the high IBV. Definitely. Finish is very dry, leaving a lingering gingerbread cookie note. That's that little after, I guess. That cookie note.
That gingerbread cookie tastes like shit. Kind of. It tastes all right.
As far as gingerbread cookies go, yeah, it's a bad.
Yeah, that's all marketing. Don't fucking listen to that. It tastes all right.
It tastes like a Belgian, yeah.
It tastes like a Belgian.
The after is a Belgian, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is something that you're going to drink, and you're going to be feeling it after one or two. I mean, if you're used to drinking your normal light beers, I mean, this is...
Yeah, after the second one, you're going to be like, whoa, what the...
So if you want to start a party off right, and you don't want to do shots, and you don't want to do any type of like heavy liquor alcohol, and you really, really like beer, I would highly recommend going for a Belgian double or a Belgian triple. And in New Jersey, we've been blessed to have a lot of good Belgian triples that I've tried. I don't know what the other states are like out there, but these are awesome.
But yeah, totally drinkable. Good thing to start off with because you're not going to taste the alcohol. You're going to get 2 beers.
Hold on. Let's dispel the notion that this is going to be a good beer just if you're starting out with craft beers. Like craft beers,
Probably
if
not.
you're... Yeah. So... These episodes go in no relation to whatever you should start drinking with. This is like what we're finding, what's hot right now, what we've been recommended.
We could do that though. We can have a progression scale.
We can, yeah, but that'll more likely be in like a cumulative. Once we have 50, 60, 70 episodes, what should you start off with really? But this is more of like you're pretty much intermediate to advanced drinker that you really started to go into all the nuances of the beers. Yeah. And I mean, if you really like it, like we said before, if you want to start off with a good strong beer for the night, and start feeling really good, or the morning. I mean, maybe your work sucks.
Whatever your life is, yeah. Go for it. Don't get caught.
I work from home, and I know when I drink beers in the morning, I tend to do nothing all day. So don't do that if you work from home. Yeah, well, not for me. I feel like shit
not for your work. Yeah.
But yeah, great beer to start off with to get a strong night going, and tastes good. But drinkability wise, like. Where could you, like, when and how long could you drink this before you're like, ooh, yeah, like that's what we talk about a lot. How long could you?
I think 2 would be the max. Like I would not polish this off on my own. I mean, I wouldn't want to.
I feel like the alcoholic in me would be like, I wanted to get a 6-pack, but after trying this, 4, like 2 is pretty much good. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be happy to transition to a hoppier beer, a lighter
And it depends
beer.
if you like the sweetness. There is a good amount of sweetness in this. Like personally, I'm not big on the sweets. I prefer either darker or hoppier.
Yeah.
But it's good though. It's tasty if you have the palate for it.
I can agree with that.
But I think even 2 is probably about where I'd stop.
One of the best examples I can give of that is like, and we'll like put this like in the side here if it even goes this far, is Not Your Father's Root Beer.
Oh yes.
So people, when Not Your Father's Root Beer came out, and I'm sure our viewers have seen or had some of it, if you've tried that and you're like, wow, this beer is so fucking amazing, and then you have 2 and you're like, wow, this is still really good, and you're like, oh, I feel a little bit of buzz, and then you're like, oh, 3, that's it, I don't know if I could do another one. Like
my teeth are rotting away.
Exactly.
It's super sweet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's good though. But
it is. It definitely does hide the alcohol, but you're just like, after 3, I mean,
it's too sweet. Yeah.
But in terms of, like we said, the drinkability scale, to drink it when you would drink it, I mean, you're really placing it at like the dessert after meal, going to bed. This is like a late night thing.
Yeah, absolutely. This would replace your bottle of wine.
Yeah.
Or if the girl wants to get the wine, you want to get some sweet beer. That's a good way to go about it.
That's a good point. So, I would say that concludes our tasting of Fegley's Brewworks Rude Elf Reserve.
Shout out to Allentown, PA. Good work.
Allentown, PA beer. So what would you rate it? 1 out of 5.
See, I like it, but it's not like the best I've ever had.
Yeah.
It's good, but it's not great. I would say like 3, maybe 3.25.
3.25. Okay.
I think that's where I'd put it.
Yeah. I like Belgians.
Yeah.
So I would go like in terms of like what a Belgian could do, and in terms of what they're going to, like what their execution was.
Yeah.
I would pretty much give it like a 4.25. I'm gonna go to 4 because. No, 4.25. Yeah, that seems right.
Yeah.
The execution was good. I mean, it's really
it's good beer.
It's like a really specific type of beer, though. Like you wouldn't just go like, you wouldn't go out just like going for this.
Now, Christmas time, yes, I would absolutely get this. Like I said, I haven't had a lot of good holiday beers or holiday ales that I've liked because most of them are just super spicy, super sugary, just too much. The Belgian does balance it out very nicely, though.
Exactly. So, we're the Beer Snobs. 4.25, Rude Elf's Reserve. Pretty good for what it is.
So I guess what I'm saying is that like I like Belgians, but I don't love them. So compared to your review, it's like I love something that's really hoppy, or really dark, really bitter, or both.
You can really taste like I just had like a huge like hit of I felt like an apple taste. So that's like where I'm getting like a lot of this sourness from.
Right. Yeah.
It's like the sweet and sourness from it. But yeah, I mean, with everything here, we're talking about like everybody's palate's different.
Absolutely.
I mean, I love lighter, fruitier beers. I don't really like the bitterness of the like IPAs that everybody loves in craft beer. Everybody's like, oh my god, the hops! You go get the hops. If it's not hop beer, it's not beer. You know, it's for me. I think that's stupid.
And I'm the guy he was just mocking, basically.
So you like
pretty much
like the hop. So everybody within all these reviews, everybody's different. Everybody's gonna like something different.
Yeah, exactly.
And pull what it is from you.
And chances are we're gonna have a beer that I love and you hate, and vice versa. And
exactly.
That's just the way it's gonna roll. You know?
Exactly. And we're beer snobs, so we like what we like, and that's how it is. So.
Exactly. And you're gonna like what you're gonna like, and we might like it, we might not. Let us know.
Comment below on what you think of this video, what we should do next, any type of beers that we should or shouldn't try. We'd love your opinions.
And subscribe, because people always say that at the end of YouTube videos.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what it means, but